Alright guys, JH6 and I appreciate you guys watching. So I gotta tell you guys that the last couple of pistols that I have gotten has been 45 ACP, and because I have done that, a lot of you guys are already calling me a fanboy, which is pretty crazy. But I gotta tell you guys, I'm a fanboy of the 9mm. It is the round that I use to prep. It is a round that I really like. So with that being said, I'm gonna tell you some of the things why I prefer the 9mm over the 45. I've been getting a lot of new subscribers lately, and I haven't talked about this topic in quite some time. So with that being said, let's get started. Alright guys, so here I got my last two pistols. This is the Car CW45, which is my everyday carry. MMP 45 back here, excellent pistol. And I got two of my Glocks, Glock 19, Glock 17. Now guys, like I said, the last couple of two guns that I got has been 45s. But I gotta tell you guys, this is strictly for fun. This, I mean, I could definitely use it as a home defense pistol, the MMP 45. I definitely use the Car CW45 as an everyday carry. I think it's an excellent choice. The 45 is just an amazing rounds, guys. Look at this. I mean, this is Hornady. I think this is 180 grains, but a 45 ACP versus a 9mm, there's a big difference, and 45 would take care of business. But the problem that I got with the 45 is that it costs a lot of money. The fact that it costs more money is going to influence the way I prep, because I cannot prep as many rounds as I want to, mainly because I cannot afford that amount of rounds, guys. I got to tell you. Second, the fact that I cannot buy as many rounds as I want to is going to influence how much do I train with these weapons. The fact that I cannot, easily pick up 200-300 rounds and go to the range and just fire a couple of hundred rounds because of the price, it's going to influence my training, and it's going to influence my skills that I'm going to build around this weapon. So I got to tell you guys, the 45 ACP, it is not my round of choice for prepping and survival and things like that. I got to tell you, it is fun. I carry every day as an everyday carry, and I definitely love going to the range and shooting zone out 45, but it's not going to be my prepper's choice. I got to tell you, I'm going to continue to remain to the 9mm. And that's what I'm going to advise people to do. If you're into prepping and you want to start prepping, 9mm is a good choice. I got to tell you guys, you could find American Eagle for about $13.99. This is critical Hornady, I believe critical duty or critical defend, 135 grains. But you could buy basic full metal jacket American Eagle for about $13.99, and sometimes you can find different other training rounds like steel casing and things like that for about $10. Usually you find 45 Tula for about $14.99, $15.99, and here we find it about 9mm. So you see it's about a $5 to $6 difference just to go training. So I got to tell you guys, definitely I will continue to use the 9mm. I think the 9mm is very effective. I think you could take care of business with a 9mm just like you could take care of business with a 45. And the fact that it's affordable allows me to stock up as many thousands of rounds that I want, and allows me to go to the range more often because I could continue to shoot because I could afford it. And the more that I shoot, the more that I'm going to build skills with my guns, guys. Remember, training and building that muscle memory and that skill is what's going to keep you alive in some type of survival situation. And lastly, I got to tell you guys, the military uses 9mm. So the fact that the military uses 9mm tells me that in some type of survival situation, I will be able to find 9mm very often. All right, guys, lastly, I got to tell you another thing that I'm going to keep in consideration, or something else that I also think when it comes down to survival, is capacity. Here we got the MMP 45. This one has an extended mag, but just basic magazine comes with 10+1. Now here we got a Glock 17, which I got to tell you guys, they both about the same size. So you could tell both about the same size, but now I got 17 plus 1. So the fact that I have 7 more rounds here in the Glock 17 allows me to address different threats. Now 10 rounds, 10 plus 1, I could definitely take care of business, but 17 plus 1 is going to allow me to address more suspects, more criminals, you know, in general, different threats. By the time that you shoot 11 rounds, you're going to have to reload. I'm still going to have a few more rounds with me. So definitely I like the fact that, you know, like I said, the 9mm, the price, the capacity, and it's just a lot of good things when it comes down to the 9mm. All right, guys, so I got to tell you, definitely 45 is not a bad choice. I just simply cannot afford buying the amount of rounds that I want to buy. And the fact that I have a higher capacity here in my 9mm, I actually like that. But again, let me know what you think down in the comments. Let me know what's your round of choice for prepping. Let me know what you think, you know, 9mm versus 45. Put it down in the comments. A lot of guys are trying to get information on these topics. All right, guys, if you guys like videos like this, make sure you click like. I always appreciate when you subscribe to this channel, share my videos, and as always, God is in control.